Okay, so now we're going to look at a couple arm drag variations from the closed guard position. So, got Nick here in my closed guard. The first thing I'm going to try to set up here is a cross sleeve grip. Now usually what I don't want to do is start reaching right away for this cross sleeve. Usually if Nick sees me start reaching over for this, he's going to start defending this grip early and it's going to be harder to get those grips. So usually the way I like to set this up is I just grab the same side collar grip. So I can always anticipate Nick's hands are going to be somewhere here on my body. He's going to be wanting to exit my closed guard, so he's going to be setting up grips and frames to do so. So usually I first set this up with the same side sleeve grip. Now it's quite easy to get, and if Nick sees me get this, he's not going to freak out and start really trying to escape this grip. So once I get this same size sleeve grip, I take my other hand, and I'm basically rolling my fist and sneaking this hand underneath Nick's. So now I've got my wrist on the opposite side of his, and I just feed that grip to this hand. So now I've got what I want. I've got my cross sleeve, but look at this position my hands are in. It makes it really difficult for Nick to grab an upper body grip, and it leaves this cross sleeve in a great position to start dragging the arm further across my body. So as soon as I get this grip, my second grip goes straight to his elbow. I don't go up to his armpit here where it may feel like a stronger grip, because what I really want to do with this arm drag is get Nick's elbow across my body. So on this occasion, I'm going to go straight to his elbow. Now here what I like to do, I bridge into him a bit here, just to make this connection here. And then as I sit down, I'm doing two things. So I'm going to sit down to create a bit of space between him and I. And as I do so, I'm going to sit up and twist my body to the left. This ensures that his elbow comes past my center line, and there's more chance I'm going to complete this arm drag. So grab the elbow, hips up. As I come down, I turn off and I push this away from me. So now you can see this is stopping Nick's hand from coming in. I no longer need this left hand on his elbow because it's my body turning into him that's going to keep this from coming back. So this left hand now comes out here and I start reaching around here, usually up by his lat, trying to get some kind of grip. Now you can see my legs have come off here, so I'm still blocking this hip, but my left leg is on the ground, and all I'm going to do is I'm going to shrimp out, and pull Nick into me here. Now, a nice finish you can sometimes find from here is while I'm pushing this sleeve away, he's no position really to defend the choke. So I start sliding my elbow underneath his chin. What this will sometimes do is if you can get that position right, as soon as I let go of the sleeve, I can snake this hand back. And look, I'm right under his chin and in perfect position to start finishing with that rear naked choke. So usually that's a great attack option to go for from this closed guard. So now we're going to look at a variation to that. So I'm going to set this arm drag up the same way. So same side sleeve, swim my hand underneath, grip, go straight to his elbow here. But this time, Nick's going to be defending it a bit stronger. So what he's doing here, he's really gone strong on this elbow here. He's really tight to my hip. Even if I'm pushing in, that connection is too strong. I'm not going to be able to pull this arm across my body. So what I'm going to do here, I'm going to keep this grip on his sleeve. And this hand on his elbow, I'm going to start opening it out. So effectively, I'm pushing the sleeve in and opening his elbow out. And I do that with some assistance of my hip. So I'm going to squeeze my hips out like this to really open up his elbow. So he's defending here. I open my legs and I swim my hips out, while holding this elbow. This creates this kind of opening here. So just for the camera, see this opening here is what I'm looking at creating. The bigger the opening, the more space I'm going to have. So from here, once I've got this opening, I'm going to relinquish this sleeve grip. Keep control of the elbow, and this sleeve goes right up to his tricep. like a traditional power arm drag here. So I've still got his elbow, this hand's coming up right to his elbow. As soon as I've got this, I'm going to pull this across my body whilst exiting this closed guard. So I'm going to be swinging my body all the way to my left. So from here, I'm going to swing and drag his arm across. So I'm really, really tight here. I'm turning my chest in right away. Now, it's very similar to the last arm drag. The only difference is I'm higher up his body. So I'm going to reach round to the back. Less chance of me getting a rear naked choke from here because of the positioning, but I'm in a great position to start swimming my hips back and pulling them in and securing the back take. So again, when you're in closed guard, two great options to start setting up that arm drag. So for me, it's kind of like low risk, high reward. If Nick defends it at any point, I can just bail and start setting up my other attacks from my closed guard. But again, two good options to go to when you've got your opponent in your closed guard.